That got Romper really excited.
Aww.
Hello, everyone.
Romper.
How are you doing today? And this is the final part slash extra part of Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. So as you can see, I got 100%, which means I beat normal mode and extra mode.
So what was extra again?
So extra mode is just normal mode, except instead of having 6 hits, you have 3 hits.
Oh, so not really worth showing off.
No, well, I think I showed it off like a level or 2 or something. So now that we have that, we've got the boss endurance for beating the game, and then for beating extra mode, we have Meta Knightmare. We're gonna do boss endurance. We already showed off these 3 in the main LP, so I'm not gonna show them off here. Actually, I will show off the hardest difficulty, because I think I did say I would do that.
Oh yeah, you did.
Remember when I got this frame perfect?
I know, it was great.
Oh, he beat me!
Like...
Oh. I want to try that again. I want to see if I can beat the first guy. Waddle doo. I wonder if you had to be frame perfect to beat the final guy.
Probably.
I was 1 frame away from losing.
Oh,
Can I beat Wheelie? Nope. I didn't expect it to pop up like that. I have no idea how you're supposed to do that. It's so fast. Bomb rally. Oh, this is gonna be so stressful at level 3. Here we go. Alright, it starts relatively fast. Oh, Jesus! Oh, God, it's already... I'm stressed. Oh.
So are you at the point where you're already creating sonic booms? Stop, bullies!
This is so stressful. Oh, God!
It wasn't actually going that fast until the last couple there.
Well, that's that. And I think this on level 3 is, like, actually just no different.
It's probably just on, like, the AI is a little further ahead or something.
Yeah, it might be harder to win or something. I don't know.
You're still winning by a considerable margin.
This is Kirby Air Ride. This is our Kirby Air Ride LP. How y'all doing today?
Yeah, fun with that one, considering how 99% of people that remember that game only care about the multiplayer anyway.
They only care about city trial. Okay, is this race ever gonna end? Is that what level 3 is? It's a never-ending race? Maybe. Okay, the ending's right here. Thank God. We're playing Kirby Air Ride. Oh God, they took forever to get to me. And I failed a lot.
There's the others, like yellow... Okay.
We did it.
Red and green were just pain.
4 seconds ahead of them. Alright, now let's do boss endurance. Boss endurance. The bosses are back. Kirby must face all 8 bosses one at a time. Why? Who are you fighting for? Oh, Kirby, what will you do? So, yeah, they don't give you any power-ups or anything. You just gotta beat the boss endurance. The question is, do I keep trying until I win? It's just the bosses again.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't, especially because you're going to end up showing them all off again anyway for the Meta Knight run. So.
Yeah, it'll just be a one and done thing. Dun 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 dun. Sorry, I was busy dancing to the music. Your health carries over to boss, if that isn't apparent.
Oh, yeah, that's something to know.
Dun 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 dun. Ah! Rah! Rah!
That third one is great. I don't remember this boss at all.
This boss died really easily. I was actually having issues. I was actually having issues with him on what's it called?
On extra?
Yeah. But that was also because I was using high jump. That didn't help.
Oh.
I don't know how to fight him properly very well. Okay. I was like, I think he does a star storm. It'd be great. Yeah, I was about to say it'd be great if a star would actually come to me.
A single star.
Probably gonna start doing his laser beam. Yeah, there's one.
You don't need no moon.
The moon is cut in half. Kirby, you're just killing the sun and the moon. What did they do to you?
Look, you just really didn't like the Pokemon games, okay?
Apparently not. Oh, finally, an ability. I mean, I could have gotten an ability in the as soon as the second boss. This is probably the boss I'm gonna die on. This one's probably the easiest to die on, in my opinion. If not this one, definitely the next one.
And you've only got 2 hits left.
I mean, guys, I beat Meta Knight without getting hurt earlier, and I was genuinely surprised when that happened. Okay, I'm surprisingly not getting hit on that boss. Good job.
Okay, well, next one it is.
I want that. Please don't give me sleep. Yes.
Well, I was actually kind of hoping for sleep. Did you say sleep gives you health anyway? So why would you not want it?
Not in this game.
Oh.
That sucks. I think it's like one specific game. Oh no. Like one specific game where it does that. I could be wrong. I actually just don't know offhand.
Oh, well, good luck.
Watch this. Oh, never mind. Okay. I gotta channel in my no-hit ability!
Not expecting it,
Oh.
but yeah, no. Good thing I wasn't expecting it.
I tried.
You got the half.
That was almost all the bosses, so...
Oh, 4 minutes clean.
Meta Knightmare. Meta Knight has set out to practice his sword play, use his blade to clear the way. You can't save. So yeah, this is literally just the game as Meta Knight, except you have your sword at all times. You fly faster. I think you run faster. You have the downward thrust. You have 3 HP. It's basically like, and you can get through like metal blocks and all that stuff, so you can 100% the game as Meta Knight. So it's basically playing with sword mode, except your jump attack doesn't have the spin. Also, Meta Knight gets to see Meta Knight, and Meta Knight gets to fight Meta Knight.
Those kind of things are my favorites in games. Now, Super Mario Galaxy, Luigi rescues Luigi.
Yeah. It's literally just 2 Luigis, too. So yeah, they also have like a little timer. So when I was a kid, I think I mentioned this in the actual LP itself, but when I was a kid, I would play this mode a lot, and I would try to beat my time. And you do a lot of damage, so... You're basically playing, I guess, with Hammer Kirby, like a slightly powerful Hammer Kirby, and Hammer Kirby is already, like... really strong to begin
How much of the game is possible to beat? You said 100% earlier, but I know for a fact there was some that you needed certain abilities for, like you would need fire or things like that.
You can do all of that with Meta Knight's sword.
Oh.
Yep. This game is 100% beatable with Meta Knight. I'm going to probably play until I get to the hour mark of this video, and that is that. I mean, it's literally a game except you play as Meta Knight the entire time. I would love to see Meta Knight versus Meta Knight if possible, but that's the second to last boss. Which, the true last boss is not fightable. I do not believe. I think it's just DDD. And then you...
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I was wondering, like, how is that gonna work?
So this is what
Then
it
I
would be
just
like
die.
if I was playing through the game normally, I guess. Also, I guess the swing of the sword is bigger than the normal sword swing. There is that. I guess that kind of compensates for the fact that you can't, what's it called? You can't do the spin, that too. But you can't do the jump spin, which is really good. It's like one of my favorite parts about the sword power-up. I have no idea why the museums are still here. Clearly to increase my points.
Clearly. You're just abusing that poor seal.
Oh yeah, the Meta Knight's actually just here to abuse at this point. He literally is practicing his swordplay, so...
Yeah, well... You know, mass murder.
He's practicing the way of the sword by killing all the inhabitants.
Here I thought Kirby was god of destruction.
Oh yeah, you can also do the upward thrust. Forgot about that. You can do the up thrust and the down thrust. But can you do the cunt thrust? That was an AVGN joke. I'm sorry. You ready to see Wispy Woods get absolutely destroyed?
Come on, Wispy Woods, I believe in you! There's only one hit left, you can do it! I'm sorry, Wispy Woods.
That is like
better.
literal bullying.
Okay, so if I had the buff Kirby thumbnail earlier, what would Meta Knights be?
Omega buff.
No, screw it, I'll do it. I'm opening Photoshop right now.
I guess he's making the last part art instead of me.
Oh yeah, this is the last part, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I'll leave it to you then. But just think about it. Buff Meta Knight.
Super buff Meta Knight.
Oh yeah.
So buff that you can't even see his mask. He's flexing too hard.
Indeed. All you can see is his arm and maybe a bit of the sword.
This is basically a speed run. Woo! I think, what happens if I pause the game? I forget. I'm gonna do that when I actually have the ability to.
Yeah, because you can't save, right?
No. Oh, it tells you his moves.
Just controls.
See, you can press A in midair, you can press down B in midair, and then you can press A or B while holding down. Then you can press up and B for the up thrust. So like up thrust, then you got the slide, then you got the down thrust. And then you have the fly. Whew! He just disappeared.
Well, okay, so he might be super buff, but he's not immortal.
I don't remember what happens if you get a game over, so that might be a possibility of things to happen. Unfortunately, without having some of the copy abilities, though, I can't get, like, wheel and just zoom past this entire section. You have to run through it as if I didn't do something smart, but I could do stuff like this. I guess you can do this as Kirby, too, but...
But now you can do it as someone with a sword.
And he flies. Like, flies without inflating. He's got wings.
Mm-hmm.
You know, since he's basically like a Kirby, do you think, like, he could do the float like Kirby, but he's just like,
Probably, it's just, that doesn't look cool.
Yeah,
It's like, how is that supposed to work with this mask?
His mask inflates.
Of course! That would all make sense.
I just killed those innocent fish. I just killed that innocent fish, too. These are just innocent inhabitants. Literally, Meta Knight's just like, don't get in my way. You know, he is really edgy, if you think about it. Have you heard his voice in Smash Brothers?
I've played Smash Brothers, but I have not heard his voice.
His voice is like, fight me. It's literally like one of his taunts. I don't know if it is anymore, but it wasn't Brawl, so I think it's still.
Which, of course, like, you hear that kind of thing in Brawl of all games. But you know how well...
Wait, that was Meta Knight in Meta Knight. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
I completely ignored the fact that there were 2 Meta Knights there.
We were busy talking about Brawl in Meta Knight.
We're talking about Brawl Meta Knight, which is aka the broken Meta Knight. There's Meta Knight and Meta Knight.
Most overpowered character in Smash Bros. History. And now that patches our thing, it will probably remain the most overpowered Smash Bros. Character ever.
He was really he wasn't overpowered, but he was really good in Smash 4 too.
They patched him a lot, but he was still one of the best.
Yeah, he was like top tier. I don't know about top 10 necessarily, but he was.
But he was good.
He was good, yeah. I think he might have been top 10 actually.
He was still definitely better than Kirby.
Basically, he had a combo where he could like hit you into it and then like up air, and then up B and just kill you off screen like that. It was basically like a more advanced version of the hoo-ha. Which was, for anyone who doesn't know, I think it was you grab with what's his name, Diddy, and then I think you up throw into up air. I don't know if it's up throw or down throw, but you did that, and you just keep doing that. You eventually you kill your victim. But they got rid of that, and then Diddy Kong wasn't the best, and then it was Sheik. Sheik was the best, and now Sheik is one of the worst.
Yeah, they got really scared about Sheik, so they patched that down to oblivion.
It wasn't even patched down to oblivion. Sheik just got the nerf hammer on transition from what's it called? It's ultimate to 4 to ultimate. Cause Sheik just got like gutted. Sheik was overpowered. But now Sheik can't kill in Smash Brothers. And that's your Smash Brothers fact of the day. What other what other facts of life do we have?
I haven't played much Smash.
It doesn't have to be Smash, it could just be facts, you know? This is a Kirby game, so we can't talk about controversy, so we can't do that.
Darn it, there goes my idea.
Let's talk about gaming news. So, that'll date the video. Never mind, I take it back.
Yeah, like things like gaming news, I don't mind talking about if it's a live stream, but
see, you remember how I need the fire power up? See, it's because I'm Meta Knight.
Right. Okay.
Because I assume that's like one of the things you were thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of stuff to talk about. I'm basically just speeding.
I got stuck on gaming news, and I was like, I haven't really been following gaming news in a while, actually, so I don't actually know what's going on.
The last gaming news at the time that this was recorded that I can think of immediately is there was an Anthem live stream, and it was horribly wrong, and it was really funny.
I did not hear about this at all, but I don't follow Anthem news, so...
Basically, there was like a live stream and people were asking genuine questions of Anthem. Like, they were asking genuine questions because people were like, okay, you know, obviously they had issues, and everyone by now probably knows about the game was worked on for like literally 6 years and they didn't do shit. Everyone gives EA shit, but BioWare are the ones who like spent literally 6 months or 6 years actually just doing nothing. And EA was like, "Yo, guys, you gonna give us a game?" And then
you can't even blame EA for that one. That's just
that was all on BioWare. But yeah, and then they had like a live stream, and people were like, "Oh, well, Anthem's saved because they have like a roadmap and stuff, and like eventually it'll be good. Like, sure, it's bad now, but eventually it'll be good." But then they had a live stream, and they told people asking genuine questions, were like, "Go to Reddit." There was nothing on Reddit regarding the answer to their questions and stuff. And then their roadmap was pushed back, basically, and now people are making a joke. At least I think it's a joke. I heard some Someone say I heard this somewhere that they said that they actually are considering the game early access now, but I don't know if that's like official or not. I don't think it is, but
I don't think it can go from being a full-fledged game to early access. It has to go the other way.
yeah, but yeah, no, there's some Anthem news going down. Unfortunately, it's not like Fallout 76 where we can just talk
Fallout
about...
76 is just the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, for real, I love Fallout 76 news, but I haven't heard anything... Actually, no, there was something lately. I don't know what it is offhand.
Yeah, I don't remember what it is, but something came... Like, the last thing I remember is the fact that now they are trying to charge for paid DLC, even though they said they weren't going to do that.
Oh, yeah, I think that's what was the most recent backlash.
Or like, paid DLC that wasn't cosmetic.
Yeah, they're starting to do like pay-to-win stuff too, I think. The gift that keeps on giving, Fallout 76.
But and the first show for E3 this year is going to be Bethesda. I dare you, Bethesda, start with Fallout 76 expansion pack.
A part of me thinks they aren't going to be live this year.
I sincerely hope that they are, and I sincerely hope they start with Fallout 76.
If they are live this year, there might be some boost. Like, full stop. This is gonna be a really interesting E3.
Like, I'm still surprised they're even doing one. Like, you would think after last year when their big hitter was such a flop.
Yeah. But it's gonna be really interesting this year, I think, E3.
Like, what do they even have this year? Like, all I can think of is Doom.
That's really it, yeah.
Like, unless they have some unannounced stuff. Because they already released that Blades game, didn't they?
I think I guess they might have some Elder Scrolls news on 6. And then there was that, I don't know if they released that mobile/VR game yet.
That was Blades!
Oh, that was?
Yeah, Blades was the phone game.
I couldn't remember, so... I just remember, didn't it get a lot of shit, too?
I didn't see any news on it other than that it released. I didn't play it either, because Bethesda.
As much as I don't like Bethesda, they have Doom. Also, Meta Knight! Meta Knight! Yeah, they have Doom, so I kind of have to care about them, unfortunately.
I'm not in a position yet where I particularly care about Doom. A bit too gory for my taste.
I feel like you'd get physically sick playing the game.
Probably.
He doesn't like gore at all. Oh yeah, I forgot. Winds doesn't affect Meta Knight.
Oh, like, I don't necessarily mind gore, it's just... There's a point where it's just too much, and Doom is too much. At least for me.
He remembers when everyone... How did you feel then when everybody was cheering about the chainsaw when the first Doom was being shown off?
I just tuned it out. Like, good for all of you. I'm glad you're getting something you like, it's just not for me.
It's for me. It's a fun game. There's a lot of, like, Doom-like games coming out, too. Also, you need a hammer there, too, but again, I'm Meta Knight, so... The pegs don't exist to me. Oh, hammer or rock. Yeah, there's this Kickstarter game, I don't know the name of it, it's like literally in the style of the original Doom, where they have like sprites for the enemies and stuff, and the guns and all that sort of stuff. It looks really cool. It's in like pre-alpha. People are starting to learn that games developed in the past are actually really fun to play for the most part.
Go figure. Before microtransactions existed.
Thanks, Ed. I know he's not the
Why won't he talk to us?
He's not the perpetrator, but I love to. Yeah, Ed, talk to me. Why won't you respond to my DMs, Ed?
I can only try to speculate why.
I actually didn't like. It was just that one time, and then he never got back. And I should probably send him another one and be like, I didn't get a response. You know, I'm curious.
Come on, man. I really want to hear your answer. I feel like you might as well use our co-op Twitter. That one's more respectable at this point.
Yeah, that's so true. It's funny because he's following my Twitter. Remember the last image I tweeted? Or retweeted?
Oh,
rather. He's following my Twitter. I feel so sorry for him. Actually, no, I don't. He made Echo. It's funny because I'm like hardcore shit talking him, but at the same time I'm like, dude, I would love to talk to this guy.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so I can say why.
Even if 90% of it is just asking why.
First question, why did you make Echo the dolphin? Then he gives me like his whole life story, he spends like 5 minutes. I'm just like, cool, cool, cool. So like, why though? Why is...
Do you have some interesting alien fascination? Do you want to talk to someone about it?
Maybe he's like...
Were you on drugs?
Maybe he's like the alien guy. I think he's literally... I think people thought he was like on drugs when he made it, and I think he's had to like specify on
I know he specified that he didn't. But...
Yeah. He like specifies on multiple occasions, like, I wasn't on drugs, guys.
He wasn't, but he did have some very interesting inspirations.
I don't think he's ever gone into detail about those.
No, he hasn't. He's just given examples for a few of them, and yeah, they're interesting.
Talk to me, Ed. You know my Twitter.
Dolphin suicide was one of his. It was
yeah.
Real thing.
I don't know. He's got a weird mind. He kind of scares me a little bit.
A little bit? We both played that game.
Yeah, you're right.
He saw it. Welcome to the Machine.
He terrifies me. Think about it. He got a team together to make a torture game, guys.
And it was supposed to be sold to kids.
This is a torture game. This is a game about torturing kids.
I mean, anyone that plays the game nowadays isn't going to be a kid, but back then...
Now it's a torture device for adults.
Which isn't a whole lot better, really.
No, it's worse. Debatably. Because as a kid, you could, like, yeah, that could maybe psychologically screw you up for, like, a time, but as an adult, that's like there forever. Sometimes it's both. No.
Sometimes when I close my eyes to go to sleep, I just see that alien queen.
I wouldn't doubt if that's actually true.
There's some truth to it.
I had a dream.
That thing's terrifying.
I had a dream last night, I think, relating to Echo, actually. Or the other day, I was like really thinking about the game, and I'm not sure why. It was kind of scary.
My son.
It's like, I'm telling you, it's like, the game is like a curse or something. That's why I want you to talk to me. Ed, hit me up. Why won't you talk to me in my DMs? Why does nobody respond to my DMs?
I can only imagine why. Ryan Drummond didn't want to talk to you either.
No, he completely ignored me.
So, are we going to ignore the joke about the fact that, at least for a time, he worked as a mime, and he's not talking to you?
I mean, there's a reason he's not talking to me. Also, my sword does this.
Yeah, I don't want to think about how that one can happen, but it does, so... Ooh, life.
I love lives.
They're delicious.
I have 9 lives because I'm a cat. Meow. I'm never gonna do that.
Don't you know your name's Meowie Knight?
What? There goes my extra life. Ow.
Don't you know your name's almost Meowie Knight?
There goes one of my 9 lives.
That's like a cat missing one of its fingers on a paw.
Where did the 9 lives thing for a cat even, like, originate from?
No idea. Do you want me to look it up for you?
Yes, I do. I'm actually curious.
Okay, let's see. Origin of cats have 9 lives.
Like, is this, like, from a story? Like...
William Shakespeare. Okay, now it makes sense.
What is the exact origin? I would like to know.
Or at least Shakespeare made it popular. I haven't read enough to see if he actually made it up.
What if he didn't? What if he's not the creator? What if he just made it popular? Then we'll never know where it came from.
It looks like it was Shakespeare.
Which story?
Romeo and Juliet.
Really?
The exact quote was, and remember it's Shakespeare, so good luck following this. A cat has 9 lives. For 3 he plays, for 3 he strays, and the last 3 he stays.
Okay, this is just Dr. Seuss.
It's Shakespeare. You know what you're in for when you read Dr. Seuss.
You sure that's not just a Dr. Seuss quote? I'm not joking. This is actually just impossible to do. This just gives you one up.
Check my page just to be sure.
Just to be sure it's not a Dr. Seuss quote?
No, to be sure that it actually is some Shakespeare.
Oh. Because that sounds like a fucking Dr. Seuss quote. Oh,
no, it really is a Shakespeare quote.
It's your favorite.
And yep, Romeo and Juliet, Act 3, Scene 1.
When are we gonna... When's our sub-special to redo Romeo and Juliet? Live action Romeo and Juliet. That would actually be so funny.
So, how would we react if there's 3 or more people on the screen at once?
That's what we call movie magic.
We're acting with ourselves now, guys.
That's called movie magic, fellas.
And honestly, if we ever get to a point where we are frequently showing our faces off and using cameras and all that, I honestly wouldn't care.
Aw, for fun? Hell yeah. Sounds like something I'd have fun doing.
Sounds like something dumb enough that I would do.
Nintendo 64. Have we ever told that story? We've mentioned it, but have we ever talked about it?
I feel like we have, but it's been a long time, and we're kind of strapped for topics, so if we want to go over it...
Also Meta Knight and Meta Knight.
Yep.
Not only that, but you're probably never gonna do the Nintendo 64.
Honestly, yeah, the chances of me doing it are slim to none.
Which makes me really sad.
I mean, it doesn't have to be me, anyone could do it.
You said you were so happy about doing it, or you wanted to do it or something.
I mean, part of it was just that I don't have a Nintendo 64 and I don't want to buy it. Just
No, that's not the idea. You didn't get a Nintendo 64. So the basic idea was, and this is for everyone too, and I guess this is a refresher to Mayo.
Apparently.
So basically, what he would do is he would make a Nintendo 64 out of paper. Wait, there's a spike ball here.
Yeah.
And then he would
probably use cardboard, but same idea.
Yeah, like cardboard or paper or whatever, and the cartridge would be like paper. And then he would be like making, I don't remember the specifics. There was something beyond that. Like he would make jokes about the Nintendo 64 and about how like I don't know, it didn't work, and then he would break it by like tossing it at a wall, and it would just fall apart.
Something like
because it was made out of paper.
I hadn't really thought that part through very much yet.
We only got the basic idea down, which was
called. But we wanted to do it.
It was called Nintendo 64, and it was a
part of me
joke.
still wants to, but
one of these days.
I just haven't thought through it enough.
When me and him inevitably meet up, I'm gonna force him against.
Oh, he's gonna force me to do it.
I'm gonna hold him at paper gunpoint.
Also, he's gonna force when he forces me to do it. He's gonna force me to do it with my froggy hat and shirt on. Hold me back.
How did you know? Where did you get my notebook? Where did you get my Mayo torture notebook?
Excuse me, what part of that is torture?
You forgot the part above it where it says force him to play Bubsy.
I didn't forget it. You added that in on your own.
Guys, he made me
that is torture.
He made me play the first Bubsy game.
I did. But he made me play Echo, so we're even.
Yeah, it's true.
But we already talked about in this video how that game is Stardust, so...
That's Stardust. Because it's a space game, you get it?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it is kind of a space game, because the last few stages.
It is 100% a sci-fi game. You can't convince me that it is
the final boss is the alien queen.
Yeah, you can't convince me that it is not a sci-fi game. This is gotta be the hardest Meta Knight boss right here.
Sword training, remember.
Technically, shouldn't these enemies be dead? Is this a prequel? Or is this like a sequel?
Wasn't this a remake of the first game?
No, I'm talking about the Meta Knightmare.
Oh, the Meta Knight mode.
Yeah, this is a remake of the first game, but yeah. Frick. Shite. Shoot. Sorry.
Non-canon. The magic words to make every problem go away.
Okay, that was just rude. Get me out of here. Okay, we did it.
Almost ended up hitting another one.
Whoa. Risky risk of the day.
You have risky strats and you're barely even dealing any damage. Okay, you're up to half.
This is the hardest boss in the entire game.
Apparently.
Alright, I'm gonna stick to the right side. Fucker.
Well, that worked.
Help. Help.
We only have one hit left.
God damn.
Yeah, I was just like, just take the hit.
What are they high jump things even? Are they stars with capes? I just thought about that. What are they?
It almost looks like the star fodder from some of the Spyro games. They just put a cape on it.
The real question is, because we did talk about Smash Bros. Quite a bit earlier on, when are we going to make a Smash Bros. Series for our channel?
I mean, you did say you wanted to go through Subspace at some point, didn't you?
No, not that. I mean like an ultimate online battle series.
I mean, it's going to be a very one-sided series. I'm terrible at Smash, but if you want to, I'm game.
I'll kick his butt. I don't remember if you even have Nintendo Online.
I do.
I feel like I'm thinking of another. Oh god.
I mean, I play Splatoon 2 on an almost daily basis, so yeah.
I do not. Oh. Splatoon 2 is fun. What do you think about Splatoon 3?
Don't know, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, you haven't? I thought Nintendo invited you behind their closed doors to go see it. I mean, our channel is popular enough where they were like, yeah,
clearly.
Come here. So
we're not denial, you're in denial.
So they asked me to come. I thought they asked you to come, too. Did they not?
Jerks.
This is backwards. Nintendo. Imagine, I could have just played this entire game as Meta Knight and called that the LP, and it would have been one part. You know, I'm curious, how long
it could basically be like what we did with Sonic Rush, where we had them all split in the different parts for Sonic, then as Blaze, they were all just together as one.
That was your decision?
It was, and this was yours.
How long is the Kirby playlist even at the current moment?
Oh, good question. I will tell you in just a moment.
Ooh, almost just...
It can't be that long.
If I had to guess, like 2 hours maybe? An hour and a half?
Yeah, I could check the spreadsheet, but there's no guarantee it's up to date.
That's on you.
Look, I have to update on a daily basis.
I don't have the thing. The little add-on or
I know.
extension or whatever it is.
Yeah, 2 hours, 7 minutes, 13 seconds.
2 hours, 7... Why is it so long? It's just Kirby. I'm 30 minutes in. Look how far I am. I'm level 5.
I mean, the last part on its own was almost half an hour. Just 28 minutes.
I can probably finish this game before that hour hits. I'm giving myself until that hour.
Okay. So what do you do if you finish in like 45 minutes? You just spend 15 minutes on the uncredited screen?
Clearly. I don't think there is a credits scene for Meta Knight. I think this just kind of ends.
How far in are you, by the way? Is this World 4?
This is 5.
Oh, I stopped counting a while ago.
It said it on the top of the screen.
You moved through in like half a second. I can't see it in time.
Fair enough.
And at the time, I was looking at the playlist anyway.
Ooh. I like how this video is gonna be almost half as long as
the entire playlist.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh shoot. That was intended. Sometimes you have to give your enemies the edge.
You want to give them some false hope, you know?
Yeah.
It's important.
Also, there's just a 1-up right here, so... You know. That's why you have to give them the edge sometimes. Oh, this part's kind of... Oh no. Oh, this part's scary without Parasol. Ah, get me out of here.
Thank you, iframes.
Help. Playing Meta Knight does feel really weird. He feels much stiffer because...
It looks stiffer.
Because you have this like dash attack, and that feels weird. Also, when you're on the ground and you swing, you slightly move forward. That's why jump swinging is better. Let's see if I don't get hit here. Nope. Yes.
Oh, you got hit twice. Ooh, you're a cat again. Goodbye, cat.
I was a temporary cat. You can obviously tell this game was not designed to be played strictly as Meta Knight.
What are you talking about? This game was clearly made for Meta Knight, and they just made it work for Kirby.
Yeah, this is just... Didn't you guys know? It's a little known fun fact. Masahiro Sakurai was like, this is actually supposed to be Meta Knight's Dreamland nightmare killing.
But they knew it wouldn't sell. Hi, Meta Knight. Goodbye, Meta Knight.
Yeah, hi, Meta Knight. Welcome back. We were just talking about you. Wait, my sword went directly through him.
Yeah, I saw.
Hitboxes.
Hi, Meta Knight.
Yeah, hi, Meta Knight. It was nice seeing you. Wah! Wah! Wah!
Wow.
Wah! 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 Wah!
Sounds like somebody wants a certain character to be in Smash Bros. Or something, I don't know.
I mean, we were just talking about Masahiro Sakurai.
Yeah.
I know you're watching this video.
Clearly.
Put him in Smash. I know you can understand my English.
Clearly.
Put him in Smash. Put Waluigi in Smash right now, or I'm calling the police. This 1-up is just me, and you need the suck to even get this.
That is me. So does that mean you technically can't 100% the game?
I mean, if you're going by true technicalities, yes. But no, you can technically 100% the game. The normal way. 1-up is just there. Whee!
That looks fun.
Your face looks fun.
Well, thank you. that was a compliment, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for the clarification.
You're welcome. You know, just in case you weren't, curious. Can I make this?
Looks like it was easier this time than it was as Kirby.
Well, yeah, because you have to swap between the two dudes.
Yeah.
And it's, like, very obnoxious. This is clearly easy mode.
I mean, yeah. I know you said that as a joke, but it is.
Kind of is. I mean, I would still think having certain abilities is a little nicer. Or swapping between certain abilities. Or at least having, like, the spin jump would be great. If I had the spin jump, then it would definitely be easy mode. Alright, this guy is just evil. Look at him. He's dead. He just got stabbed by Meta Knight's meta sword. Do you think Meta Knight names his sword? Do you think it has a name?
Absolutely.
You should search
it would be
that
something really dark and edgy. And
you should search it up. What is it?
Tragic backstory.
His sword has a tragic backstory. That would be so funny. Meta Knight.
It actually does have a name.
Oh my god, yes, what is it?
It's called the Galaxia.
Oh my goodness.
I would say that name qualifies as dark and edgy.
I think the reason why it's called the Galaxia is because of the Galacta Knight. There has to be a reason. Tell me this Kirby lore.
Oh my gosh, there's actual lore.
Yes, yes. hit me with the Kirby lore.
Oh wait, is that actually lore? That might just. Oh no, that's just the games it's in. Bummer.
Damn, I got so excited. I was like, there's actual lore behind the fucking sword of Meta Knight.
I got excited when I saw that. I was like, oh my god, but no. Bummer.
Dang. Can't believe you got me all excited.
I got excited.
We were so excited for the freaking Meta Knight lore.
Excuse me for the Galaxia lore.
Yeah, the Galaxia lore, like, where did he get it? Why is it called the Galaxia? Does that mean... Is this technically... Is Kirby technically sci-fi?
I mean, I always kind of had that impression.
So bye. Oh. Frig? The frig. The frog just murdered me. Wee, 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 wee. Woo! What? Wee!
I mean, this is more of a properties tab than lore, but it has some stuff built into it. It does have a backstory of sorts.
Hell yeah, hit me with it. I need to know now.
In Kirby, right back at you. Galaxia was forged with a spirit and will of its own. So may only be wielded by select powerful few. Wait, is it? That's just the Master Sword?
Wait, apparently.
The unworthy either get harmed, killed, or turned evil when they touch it.
Whoa! Hold on, they get killed?
So radiate overwhelming amounts of electricity.
Why do they get killed? This is Kirby!
Kirby lore is dark and you know it.
Holy moly! I mean, it's true.
Oh, I'm not joking. I know.
The last boss of like every Kirby game is like some fucking abomination from hell.
Don't forget that Kirby was technically more evil than King DDD in this game.
That is true. Literally.
I don't know where he stands in the other games.
Literally beats up DDD and is like, "This is all your fault." And DDD's like, "No, I'm literally keeping peace."
But you're the tyrant. I'm the peacekeeper. Alright, so going back to where I was. In the games, Meta Knight was also shown weaponizing the same kind of electricity into an attack in Kirby's Squeak Squad. Wait, is that a game?
Yes, it is.
That is a great name. Only Kirby and Meta Knight wielded Galaxia in the anime. Kirby wielded it 3 whole times.
But Kirby's special.
Mm-hmm.
Not even, like, Meta Knight holds it once.
Galaxia is shown to have virtually all moves by Meta Knight used in past games, including the Sword Beam attack, which appeared in Kirby's Superstar.
Why don't I have the Sword Beam attack? This is rigged.
I agree. Where is it? Is it because you're not at full... Oh, you are at full health! Okay, no excuse then.
This is literally just the Master Sword.
Even Kirby can apparently recreate those beams.
Do you think when they're making...
This is powerful enough to shatter rock, create immense crevices in the ground, and completely overwhelm opponents' defenses and slice them right in two.
Oh yeah, that's pretty like standard for like Kirby. There's many games where you punch the ground and you like crack the entire world in half.
Kirby's... I cut you off before. What were you talking about?
Oh, I said that's pretty normal. There's games where there's like mini games where you play as Kirby, and he like smashes this. I think it's in Kirby Superstar. He smashes his hand in the ground. It's like a karate contest, and it's just whoever can like cut the world in half more. By sheer force of will and punching it. Kirby's fucking metal as hell, I'm telling you. What am I? Am I even considered a cat anymore? Or am I, like, beyond a cat?
You're a super cat.
Whoa. Super cat.
Now you're like super duper cat.
Whoa. I feel sorry for that fire guy. He literally just kills himself. He doesn't even attack or anything. He just walks into the water and explodes and dies.
Autograph!
Oh, that's just mean. I know if you're Kirby, you're technically safe, but... Also, autograph, hell yeah, that is a throwback. Hey, everyone, you should go watch that 4-hour long... I think it's like 4 hours, isn't it?
I don't even remember. It's not even in one of our playlists, because it's only one video.
It should be. It should be in the other videos.
I have a playlist for it on my channel, because I upload it on my channel too, remember?
Oh yeah, I forget. What was the difference between ours, if there was any?
The difference was how it was uploaded. The Yogaidr version, it was all one video, and on my channel, it's split up.
It was like a reel of all the best moments on your channel.
As if I would have gone through the effort of editing. Please.
Well then, what did you cut out then?
Nothing!
On your channel?
Yeah, I just split it up, I didn't cut anything.
Oh yeah, you did it in parts. Gotcha. It's been years, guys.
I know.
I'll have you know that I graduated from high school. That's about it.
Get that number off my screen! The power of Christ compels you. Okay, there it goes. You're just not allowed to die anymore.
All it takes is one death. I mean, I could
No, you dare. You don't want to see that number any more than I do.
It's so true! Guys, we really enjoy the number 13.
Thanks for that.
He just had war flashbacks. We're never gonna be able to escape that number for like as long as we live.
Yeah, it's still on the channel. And it was an hour and 45 minutes. 16 seconds.
It was, you beat it in an hour and 40. I'm actually surprised.
I mean, it's just Sonic 1, technically.
Yeah, but it runs at a snail's pace.
Well, I know.
And
the screen crunch.
And you died like immensely in one of the levels. I think it was Labyrinth Zone, the autograph level.
Yeah, that's the level where Autograph came from.
Yeah.
Autograph!
Autograph!
It was just this one enemy that kept coming to its death. Not trying to attack it or anything. It
took you how long to beat it? An hour and 40?
Hour 45.
It's free. Man, I forgot. Sonic 1 is like an hour long. Very short game. It's also the worst Sonic game ever made. Joking, guys. But I do have.
But also not.
It's one of the worst 2D Sonic games, I guess.
I mean, what's worse?
Labyrinth?
I mean, I would argue Labyrinth is better. Just because it runs properly.
I'm not talking about Sonic Genesis. I'm talking about Sonic 1. Like, in general. Sonic Genesis, yeah, Sonic Genesis sucks. That's easily the worst.
Oh, you're talking about the Labyrinth Zone. I thought you were talking about the
No, I'm talking about the game, like the first game, not the GBA port, like Sonic the Hedgehog 1, full stop. This is why you can't have multiple names, guys.
Oh, and it's so confusing. Or abbreviations, which Sonic is also guilty of. Why is there 2 SA2s?
What do you mean? There's only Sonic Adventure 2.
Sonic Advance 2.
That game doesn't exist. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, believe me, I would love to deny its existence, but
there's only one Sonic Advance game. No idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, Sonic Advance 4. It's the only one that exists.
Where's Sonic Advance 4? Where's Sonic Advance 2? I'm still waiting for the sequel.
SP rings. Never again. Please.
Sorry, what rings?
Monstrosities.
Yeah, guy just showed his ass to me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I thought this game was rated E for everyone.
I mean, if Spyro could get away with it. And that game is 3D.
Yeah, but that's hilarious. The guy just shakes it to be mean.
I mean, so does the enemy in Spyro.
No, he does it to be funny. He's a funny guy. Hey, Meta Knight.
Hey, Meta Knight. Goodbye, Meta Knight.
It's me, Meta Knight. Your brother. I'm your brother, Meta Knight. Also known as Meta Knight. So in theory, when I fight Meta Knight, it should take me 3 hits to win, right?
In theory.
Because I am fighting myself.
Probably not in practice, but...
It's time to find out.
Hello, Meta Knight, it is I, Meta Knight.
It's me, Meta Knight.
Your worst nightmare.
Spelt with a K. I want to know what's going through Meta Knight's head currently.
He's like, if I kill this asshole one more time, he'll have the Fable number. Also, he just used an attack that's impossible. Meanie.
What, this one? Or the beam sword?
The fact that he... Well, both, I guess, but he was doing a spinning attack.
Oh, yeah. That's... Why can he do it, but not... It's a fucking rigged-ass game.
You were complaining about that earlier, but no. Team says no.
Man, this thing has a huge hitbox. I know it's supposed to, but it's just like catching me off guard how large the hitbox actually is. It's funny because this what's it called? This switch up here is, God, that is such a big hitbox. The switch up here is easier with Meta Knight than it is with actual Kirby. So you can just do it like this. I mean, I guess if you're Hammer Kirby, it's not that bad, but I always do it as burning. I'm probably going to be able to beat the game before the hour mark. Wow, I was not expecting me to.
At the rate you're going...
I was gonna give an hour on my actual recording, so like I would say I have.
And at this point, you might as well finish.
But yeah, at this point, I might as well just finish. Actually, if it kills me, will I get put back on just fighting him? I want to do the other route. Okay, because I did the top route before. You get 5 1-ups from it, but figured I might as well show this off because there's multi routes, which means if I die one more time, we get the fabled number. I could have avoided.
Oh, hey, you won't hear me sing. Please.
I want to hear a Mayo Doctor full cover of that song, please. Hey, this is the first boss in the other.
What it would feel like too. Maybe at some point for a subscriber special we can do a Mayo Idol.
When you... Oh, we get to kill this girl again, or guy, or whatever.
You're a monster.
I mean, I'm Meta Knight.
I could maybe overlook everything you've done before, but...
I mean, I am Meta Knight.
You're literally just killing it.
Oh,
An interesting creature.
Oh, I'm dead. Goodbye. Okay, this is just overkill.
You
Yeah, that's a good frame.
Go away! Please!
Jesus Christ!
I mean, you know I'm doing that on purpose.
I know. It's just
the way you reacted.
It caught me off guard. I think there's more bosses on this route. I think you have to actually just kill them all. Yeah. The upper route, you kill less bosses, and you get an extra life. Or 5 extra lives.
Okay, so you're no longer allowed to get any more lives?
I probably won't.
Unless you lose another one, in which case it's totally fine. I don't care if you have 12 lives.
I need 9 lives again. I missed the cats.
You want the cats meow?
I want you to go meow.
Meow!
Please never do that again. I take everything back. Please never do that again.
Sleep down!
Alright, I'm playing pacifist. Oh god, this is gonna... Oh god. Oh god. Shit. Am I still a pacifist?
Nope. You've gone from pacifist route to genocide. Enjoy. Have fun with Sans at the end.
I will. Don't worry, it'll just take me a few hours to get his pattern down again. Actually, when I first played that game, it didn't take me as long as other people, apparently.
I never even got to him. I gave up at Undyne.
The only other battle!
Basically. I probably could have beaten her if I really tried to. I was just pressed for time and I never went back.
They're both kind of like... I'd say they're both equally hard. Wait a minute, I have 14 lives.
What the? How did I miss 13?
Not just you, but me. Oh, I'm gonna get 13 again in this. Oh!
I'm gonna start getting weird looks from the neighbors soon, so I should probably tone it down.
They're gonna come over to your house and fucking knock on your door. Shut up!
It's at night when we're recording this.
Or they're gonna come over and join you. One of the two.
That would be the best ending.
If they came over and joined you, that'd be hilarious. Can't believe we're almost at the end. Guys, we've almost beaten this twice. I didn't think I was gonna hit the. Honestly, I thought when it was gonna get to about an hour, I thought I was gonna be at
I think that'd around be where you fight Meta Knight, but no.
Yeah, if not like right before, like in the world still like before it. But yeah, no,
we're here.
We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. Oh, you ready? You ready? Come on. Come on. I'm literally touching it. There we go.
Sanctuary!
Oh no, we're gonna get copyright claim.
Oh please, like a rendition like that will be a copyright claim.
It probably would.
I mean, honestly, thinking again about Square Enix, yeah, they totally would.
It's not even their song.
Oh, I know.
Actually, no. I think Sanctuary was actually created for Kingdom Hearts 2, but I think it's...
I'm not certain.
I think it's the other way around, where Sanctuary, I think, was created for it, but Simple and Clean wasn't. They just kind of got the licensing rights.
I mean, at that point, it basically is theirs.
Well, by that logic, then a lot of the Tony Hawk games, they own a lot of the songs in those games.
Okay, fair point.
Or the rhythm games, at that.
Just, I've never seen Simple and Clean used anywhere else.
I'm almost a cat. Nope.
You guys don't have to hear me sing anymore.
Yeah, I highly doubt I'm gonna get.
And for me, I don't have to sing anymore. It's a win-win.
Damn, I wanted his neighbors to come in and join him.
I did too.
Do you think they would actually knock on your door and be like, "Yo, shut up"?
They're all used to my brother yelling. They're probably used to the random noises.
I don't think this is possible.
Wait, you said 100% is possible.
This isn't 100. Like, this isn't for 100%. You'd think you just get lives here. Seeing if I can do this though. Ah, so close.
I think it's possible.
This is like almost frame perfect.
And so was Kirby's. Literally nothing's different here than as Kirby.
Well, at least I have like an ability. Yeah. I can use Burning right here and like fly over to it. My sanctuary!
You gotta go raspier.
There we go.
There you go.
That is like literally frame perfect. Oh no. We hit it for we hit it for 1 second. He's gonna start singing Face Your Fears.
I don't actually know if I should as well not to cover that one.
Is that the Skrillex one?
Yes!
Oh, I love it. God, I still hate that song.
Maybe I've just been nullified by radio, but it didn't bug me that much. It certainly wasn't good, but...
Okay, now I have a lot of lives.
Hey, when did you start playing Shovel Knight? I looked away for a second. This is what I get.
Didn't you know this has been a Shovel Knight LP the entire time?
Ugh. I was gonna maybe perhaps play that game one day.
Yeah, I'm spoiling it all for you.
Thanks. What a pal. Also Sanctuary.
I'm a good pal. I said 3 words for like 6 months straight, and he loved every minute of it.
Even after it started causing me physical harm. I had to pay him off to make him stop.
I mean, you didn't have to. I gave you another option.
That was just as bad.
What's worse, spending 25 bucks or playing Superman? Actually, I'd rather spend 25 bucks than
$25 easy.
64.
Oh, for DDD. Wait, wasn't Meta Knight technically hired by DDD?
Technically, I believe, yeah.
What are you doing, man?
I'm practicing my sword! No, he had 1 hit left.
I mean, you only gotta die 2 more times.
I'm trying to beat this before the hour. My name's King DDD, you know, I'm a big DDD.
There you go. 58 minutes and 6 seconds.
It's a new world record.
Congrats!
Go on speedrun.com and tell me what the Meta Knight world record is.
I mean, I'll do it, but you and I both know it's gonna be very
I'll put this on the scoreboard. It's probably like 30 minutes.
Speedrun.com. Yeah, there is a Meta Knightmare category. 29 minutes and 6 seconds is the world record.
Hell yeah, what place would I get for beating it in 58 minutes?
58 minutes? You would... 58.06, right?
Yeah.
You would be 35th place!
Damn, that's not that bad, actually.
Like, there's someone here that's 58.58, then everything else is over an hour, so...
Damn! I would be pretty good on that scoreboard, wouldn't I?
I mean, this is technically continuous footage. You could.
I could, that's the best part. Wait, is it 100% or is it any percent?
It just says Meta Knightmare.
It's probably any percent then.
Which makes it worse for everyone below you.
Yeah, it's gonna be a yikes. I know a lot of people submit their stuff just to, like, submit it. Well, that's...
Sure. That's probably what these bottom ones are anyway.
That's Kirby, Nightmare in Dreamland. There's literally... I don't think there's anything else to show off. Let me just double check just to be sure.
Unless you want to go to that boss rush and try to do it full on, but...
Yeah, but you know what I will do for old time's sake?
Bomb rush.
Oh, no,
Level 1.
No, get me out of here.
There's no way out, is there?
Okay, toss it to me. Oh my god.
AI, you suck.
Swear to god, yeah,
there you go.
That's like Luigi does nothing.
You know, I bet that exists too.
Kirby does that.
Kirby wins by doing nothing. You know what? Kirby wins by doing absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, it's a thing.
Is it specifically Nightmare in Dreamland?
This one's Kirby Star Allies. There's probably stuff for all the games. Oh, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, of course. There's our allies again.
I have
Kirby
to-
Air Ride wins by doing nothing.
How do you win Air Ride by doing nothing? It's a racing game. I think I can just constantly...
Oh, this looks like the game you're playing.
I think I can constantly press B and I'll just win. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, this is turning Dreamland. And they are doing nothing.
Oh.
Wow. They're actually fighting a boss and winning by doing nothing. They just have the parasol equipped.
I was actually doing that on my extra run of this. Alright guys, well it's time to erase the saved. I'm joking.
You sound like you're ever gonna play it again.
Here's the music. Let me turn on my favorite Kirby song in the game.
There's a Kirby Air Ride task of him winning by doing nothing.
This is the best one. Alright,
How? How do you task doing nothing?
we'll see you guys next year in our next LP eventually. We're gonna not have a next LP for a little bit, a new one. So enjoy what we have on the channel currently.
I mean, technically, are we just going to have Kingdom Hearts come back?
Yes, we are. I guess enjoy that, guys. Kingdom Hearts, Kingdom Farts comes back.
When you look away, you're missing